Can you handle this economy? Good evening, America, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, always live with no edits. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button now, as you're gonna like what I'm about to say. So, folks, super excited to show off some new silver. I bought about 7 ounces, or no, maybe like 10 ounces, 11 ounces in the last 24 hours. And it's always super exciting for me, especially when silver has literally tripled since I originally started buying it some 8-9 years ago. But without further ado, check this baby out. Look at that sucker. Matter of fact, that's why I am using natural lighting right now, because I'm changing it up, folks. I really want you folks to see silver the way it needs to be seen. And what we're seeing right here is the dawn of a new millennium. Of course, the year 2000. Can you believe we're going on 26 years? 26 years since the year 2000. I have a kid that was born in 2022. The heck, right? So yes, 1 ounce, dawn of a new millennium. And this is one of those pieces that feels both historical and symbolic every time I hold it. Matter of fact, I've been seeing this piece since I was about 5-6 years old. Whoa. No, I guess that is accurate. No, yeah, like 6-7 years old, because I was born in 1994. First I was like, no, not that young, but no, yeah. I was about 6-7 years old when I first started messing with this piece. So yes, 0.999 fine silver, 1 ounce, produced by Silvertown. I know we actually don't see that here, but it is Silvertown, of course, in the year 2000 to commemorate the arrival of the new millennium. Scary time, crazy time. This is a government-issued coin, but the craftsmanship is solid and the design is striking enough that it stands out in my stack every single time. If you've barely noticed it, watch previous episodes. It's there, folks. It always blends in with the American Eagles, but this is there. The dawn of a new millennium, circling the edge. It's simple, powerful, and every time I look at it, it feels like a reminder of a fresh start, of a new era, especially now as we finish 2025. Even though it's not legal tender, I value it for its silver content and for the nostalgia. It's a great piece of stack, display, and of course, pass down. Just lovely. Absolutely lovely. And before we go any further, folks, I want to give a quick shout out this to my always loyal subscriber. This is Philly Beef. My family started working poor, worked our way into the middle class salaries, but continued to spend like we were poor and saved in assets. 30 years later, our assets grew. Our lifestyles grew, but we eat out once a week. I stack metal as a final insurance prior to retirement. Beautiful comment right here coming from Philly Beef. And honestly, folks, I mean, I respect people so much when I see them making great money and I see them being practical. Not cheap, but practical. What's more practical? Eating out at a place where the food sucks. The food is expensive and you're wasting time. Or eating at home where the food is excellent, the food is not expensive, and you have your spouse preparing it for you. You know, that's an easy answer, folks. I tell everybody now, eat at home. Skip breakfast, especially if you're an adult. Skip breakfast, folks. America used to thrive on 1 to 2 meals a day. We thrived on 1 to 2 meals a day, and now we are dying as Americans are eating 4 to 5 meals a day. Or as I should say, snacks. All this snacking, oh, I don't feel good. Oh, I have headaches. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. And it's pathetic, folks, because I work with so many young men, and instead of them living their best lives as 25, 30-year-olds, they're 25-year-olds, they might as well be 50. And I'm not exaggerating, and you know I'm not exaggerating because you yourself work with these people. They're everywhere now in America. And these are people that I love. These are people that I care about. Very talented people. They don't smoke, they don't drink, but they're eating themselves to death. Heart attacks, high blood pressure, diabetes. It's nasty. But we all have a choice. And that's why I tell you, skip breakfast. You'll feel better. You'll save money. You'll look better. You'll be better. I mean, that's the thing, folks. And that's the title of this episode. Because why am I talking about diet? Why is diet related to stacking silver? Because America is changing. America has changed. And not in a way that favors the average hardworking family. While politicians, bankers, and corporate elites pretend everything is fine, it's not. The truth is obvious to anyone paying attention. I get it. A lot aren't. But if you're paying attention, you're seeing what's happening. The country is being sold out from within. And many of the smartest people will agree we have already been sold out from within. Even though we still have American elites pulling strings, ultimately, are we privileged enough to know what's happening? Ultimately? From reckless money printing to endless debt to policies that weaken the middle class, the people in charge act more like traitors than leaders. They protect their own wealth while leaving ordinary Americans to pick up the pieces. And in times like this, when trust in institutions collapses, real money becomes the only shield. That's why silver is no longer just an investment. It is a lifeline, folks. I was buying silver galore these last 24, 48 hours in person from people, and I could not believe how these dealers, everybody's hitting me above spot. Everybody's hitting me at 60, 61, 64, 65. My gosh, they're baffling me saying, oh, you can have this coin for $70, $80. What? Are you kidding me? And I had to explain again, hey, remember, I am a dealer just like you. I am Silver Dad Knows. You are subscribed to me, sir. Ma'am? Oh, yeah, I understand that. But I already know what silver's going to go to. And that's hard to argue with because that's why I'm buying silver. That's why I'm stacking silver. And that's why I'm still buying silver at spot every opportunity I get. Because I know where silver's going. And where's that? 3 digits, inevitable. 4 digits, probably going to happen, folks. Why? Because our dollar bill is going straight to you know where. When a nation is run by people who betray not only each other, but their own financial future, fiat money is always the first victim. The dollar has lost over 90%. Prior about 95, 96% of its purchasing power in the last century. And the pace of decline has only sped up outrageously. Inflation is not an accident. It is controlled. And it's a controlled burn. Engineered to keep the population dependent and, of course, distracted. While the elites, our masters, gamble with the currency, our future, those who understand history know exactly what to do. Move into tangible assets. Silver stands out because it thrives in times of uncertainty, manipulation, and political betrayal. What we have been so used to our entire lives, probably, especially if you're a millennial. This is our lives, folks. You're a baby boomer, same thing. So practically everybody. This is just that we have inherited. The irony is that the very people selling the country out are unintentionally fueling silver's rise. They're printing, spending, and reckless monetary policy have created the perfect storm. Every new trillion added to the national debt is another rocket booster under silver's price. The more unstable the system becomes, the more powerful your stack becomes. Silver doesn't care about party lines, elections, or broken promises. It only reflects supply, demand, and trust. And right now, trust in the fiat system is evaporating very, very fast. Disgustingly fast. And that is why I'm not hesitating when it comes to adding 90% constitutional silver, real silver, ounces every opportunity I get now. Forget about crypto. I'm stacking silver. We're watching literally the largest wealth transfer ever. I want to say in modern history, but no, folks, ever. Insider politicians and corporate giants rush to buy hard assets, while the mainstream media tells regular people to save in cash. This is the real betrayal. The people in power know exactly what's coming. Currency debasement, economic restructuring, and a painful, painful reset. But the good news is simple. You don't need millions to protect yourself. You need ounces, real, physical ounces of silver that you own outright. And folks, I don't want to take more of your time. As you can see, I'm getting heated because I love this country. I love you, folks, because you're a stacker like me. As always, thank you so much for joining us for another evening, another episode of Silver Dad Knows. God bless you, God bless your household, and God bless America.